Okay, welcome back. We are once again playing Subnautica. Hopefully a much more stable stream tonight without the scuff. I think I fixed all of the scuff problems. So hopefully everything should be working. We should have decent frames. We should have alerts working. Chat should be working. Everything should more or less be working. So having said that, I know it's all going to break now, but anyway, we're back. We have a brand new sea moth after having lost another sea moth. I may need to make another sign for that. And I've been cheating. I got fed up with not being able to find Magnite and not being able to find aerogel, that I googled some stuff. And so tonight there is a plan. We are going looking for some shroom caves. So apparently all of my heart's desires can be found in the shroom caves. I actually have the deep diving equipment now, so I can actually do better. Curious, is that 200 my max dive depth? Is that because I know I don't have the increased dive capacity anymore. Because unfortunately my previous Seamoth that had the increased diving capability got wrecked. Jesus Christ. These fish already putting dents in my Seamoth, my brand new Seamoth, still on loan. Okay. Now there should be a hole somewhere that will let me go to the shroom cave. The hard part. Habitat. Okay, habitat's on emergency power. That's fine. Because it runs on solar. And so when sufficient power resumes... Clonk. Okay, there's got to be something out here. It's moon pool. Yeah, so basically from what I understand... Okay, yep, see, that's the power back on now that the sun's come out. From what I understand, I need to find the shroom cave holes, and there's like 4 of them potentially. And in those I will find magnetite, or whatever it is, and also some gloop thing, some gooey ball things that you use to make aerogel, which is what I desire for building prawn suit. That just looks like a piece of wreckage.
Maximum depth reached.
Oh.
Hull damage imminent.
Okay, we just cruise around above max depth. Oh, let's just bring that up a little bit. Oh, that is a bone shark. Yeah, usually submarines are rated for, like, a little bit better than their crush depth, but can understand not wanting to risk it.
Warning. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Oh. Oh, oh, oh. Why do I keep going down deeper? Is it just because my camera is canted down slightly? Go away, bone shark.
Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Okay, we're surfacing. We're going to surface, we're going to repair this thing. We're going to orientate ourselves Oh, ow. Okay. Repairs, repairs, repairs. Okay, let's head a little bit over this a ways. I kind of wish there was fixed depth control like an actual submarine. I could just set the ballast tanks and be like, cool, I want to be at 150. Set rudder pitch to 30 degrees. Ballast tanks to 70% full. Okay, there's more Leviathans. Okay, straighten her out. I'm hearing big ominous screechy noises. I don't like that. Okay. This is the shroom forest, I think. What I need is the jelly shroom cave. Clonk. Kinda wish this thing was a little bit more durable. To be fair, there is an upgrade for that. Okay, that's a sand tiger. Okay, blood kelp. There should be a hole somewhere. A hool. A hool that will let me go to the land of the shrooms. That's not it. And why am I hearing ominous undersea noises? I feel like I'm getting closer back to home. I don't quite want, but that's okay. Because I think our only real option at the moment is just explore. Okay. That's wreckage, which I'm pretty sure I picked over. Shallows over here. Oh, okay. This is the ship. I need to be careful around here because there's a Leviathan that hangs around. Oh. Is this relevant to where I need to go? No. It does have glowy things, but it is not where I need to be. I will say, it's nice that they've modeled this game as like an arcade game rather than like realistic dive parameters. Because the amount of times I've had to do a crash surface, I would be dead by now. I would have gotten decompression sickness and the bone hurting juice would be in effect. So for those of you not familiar, when you dive underwater, very deep, if because of the increased water pressure around your body, it actually changes the blood chemistry in your body. It makes your blood more nitrogen rich, and what that can cause is that when you surface, if you surface too quickly, the pressure changes and suddenly you have all this nitrogen in your body that was in liquid form that can now go back to being a gas, and it goes back to being a gas like in your bloodstream and in your muscles, which is very unpleasant. It's called the bends. And then there's also decompression sickness, which is similar but different. Oh god, that's a Leviathan. So yeah, decompression sickness is slightly similar but different. Free battery. Now back in the day of pearl divers and things like that,
Welcome aboard, Captain.
the bends was a very real risk. It was actually more or less a death sentence if you got it. Some people survived, but very rarely. Nowadays, however, it's completely treatable with a pressure chamber. However, it's still not fun. And it can cause significant damage to some of the more delicate parts of your body, things like your eyes and stuff like that. Anywhere that has a lot of delicate blood vessels. Oof. Gotta stop running into the spadefish. Oh, I think I found it. Is this the way to the jelly shroom cave? I think I may have found it. Let's do some quick... Oh. Quick cheeky... I like that repairs don't actually require any resources aside from battery, though. That's very handy. I found some sort of cave path. Whether or not it leads to the jelly shroom cave, that's a different matter. I hope it doesn't lead to that damn alien structure. Because I hate aliens. Let us... Have we scanned this? Violet bow. No, we have not scanned the violet bow. Okay. Let's get moth. Okay. Do a bit of navigating. Clonk. Oh, is this a Rouge Cradle? Now these are interesting. These are very interesting because there are real organisms that make things like this. They make some very interesting helical structures out of silica. I have no idea what this stuff is for. But yeah, there's some very interesting silicate structures that certain... Yeah, it's Rouge Cradle seed. Okay, I don't actually know what that does. Yeah, that certain essentially plankton create. They're very interesting structurally in terms of they make a helical net that has incredibly strong structural rigidity. It's been studied by scientists in terms of how to build more structurally resilient buildings, basically. Unfortunately, they are under some amount of pressure because in certain cultures they are considered to be a symbol of good fortune. And so they are being over-collected. But yeah, there's a lot of plankton scale, like zooplankton and stuff like that, that form very interesting silicate structures. Fuck off. Go away, bone shark. Don't damage my shit. Oh! Go away. Stop that. Stop damaging my shit. It's one of those hypno fish. Hadn't seen one of those around in a while. That's scrap. Okay, I think I found the mountains. The mountain. Come on, come on, come on. Man just wants to find some jelly shrooms. Okay. It's time to reorient. Restart our survey. So we're gonna head back to save your pod 5. Ooh, time capsule. Don't mind if I do. Fuck off.
Seek fluid intake.
Be gone. Damaging my car.
Vital signs stabilizing.
I will knife fight a fish for this disgrace. Okay. Time capsule. What do we got? Ooh, filtration suit. Hell yes. Okay, we are heading home because water filtration suits are great. Because they mean I don't need to take a sippy. Why the music getting ominous again? Okay, there's a volcano. Whoop. Be cautious of that. Here's some wreckage. Have I investigated it? Kinda wish I could mark any. Oh, I don't think I have. Kinda wish I could mark any that I already have. Searching. Okay, breached and cleared. Okay, PDA.
Integrating new PDA data.
Beacon fragment. I'm less interested in Legacy stuff. Damaged wire and use repair tool. How are we for water, for oxygen? Pretty good. Okay, torch. What do we got? More beacon fragments. More beacon fragments. It's the beacon pod. Got lots of beacon. Is someone messing with my boat? Better not be. Okay, let's get them off. That's the other thing that's good that they haven't modeled is tides. You don't have to deal with drift or anything. Go away, stalker. This is very safe. Okay, that's just more geography. Ooh, coral tube. Let's go. should build a base in here. In the coral tube. Okay, let's dock in the moon pool.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Excellent. Charge and repair my moth. I got any upgrades for it? No. I have seeds. That's a question. Where do I even build upgrades for this thing? No, I think I build them at the other upgrade station. This one full? No, it's not. Let's...
Water filtration suit equipped and capturing body moisture. To chemically neutralize residual odors, press the activation button in the next 3 seconds. You have chosen not to activate chemical taste neutralization. Thank you, and have a nice day.
I wonder if that always happens, or if you can in fact put it on within sufficient time to neutralize the taste. Yeah, let's put all that away. Let's just swap out the rad suit for the filtration suit. Just go for a quick swim. So I'm wondering what the rate of filtration is. Or does it just stop you from decreasing as opposed to actually increasing? Because that actually would be a big issue in assuming the salinity of this environment's standard. Okay, science lesson. Who knows about osmosis? So, diffusion. In any solution environment, so any liquid where you add other stuff to it, it will diffuse out and ultimately become homogeneous. You'll get roughly the same concentration across the entirety of the solution. In biological organisms with a cell wall, a cell membrane, things can't cross from one side of the membrane to the other normally. However, osmosis is the transport of water across the membrane, a semi-permeable membrane, based on salt concentration, basically. Now, this causes some problems if you live in a marine environment or if you live in a freshwater environment, because if you live in a marine environment, because the surrounding area is very salty, because it goes from areas of lower concentration to higher concentration to try and even out, it will suck out all of your fresh water. The inverse is true in that if you live in a freshwater environment, because you're surrounded by fresh water, it will cause you to get too much fresh water because it'll all come in to try and get to your salt. So marine organisms and freshwater organisms have very different kidney structures to produce different urine based on their conditions. And so me as a human being surrounded by salt water would probably be dehydrating me quite significantly. And different organisms have different ways of coping. So, for instance, you might have seen photos of turtles crying on land. Sea turtles have salt ducts in their eyes that they use to purge salt from their body. Crocodiles, such as Crocodylus porus, the saltwater crocodile, the reason where it gets the porous part of its name is it has all these pores around its mouth that are actually where they secrete salt from around the mouth and tongue. And other organisms do it differently. So for instance, things like oysters are osmoconformers. What they basically do is they just stay as salty as the surrounding environment is. And if the environment becomes less salty, then they just close and store all their salty water inside of them. other species like bull sharks, because they can move between fresh and salt water. They do funky stuff with their liver and certain other compounds that they use to moderate their salt balance. So there's all sorts of different stuff that can go on. So I'm curious if my dive suit does anything like that. Actually, while we're here, it says no, nothing new on the radio. Free med kit, thank you very much. Okay, let's see what the moth is doing. Okay, health 69, nice. I kind of don't want to repair it now. Welcome aboard, Captain.
Online.
Do some cheeky repairs, get on board. Get it on. Bang a gong. Okay. We are once again looking for shroom caves. I am once again asking for your shroom cave. What's... oh, okay. Rad suit on. What is doing this much damage to my moth? What? Ah, tiger plants. I fucking hate those things. I hate them. Okay, here's pod 6. Was there only a pod 6 that I found it? I feel like I came over here before, so let's... instead venture up and over a bit, so it's not here.
Decreased.
Is this not blood kelp? Things are roaring at me. I really do not remember where I found the shroom hole last time. I found it once by happenstance and then like never again. Clonk. Okay, 167 meters. I feel like this is too deep because I remember last time I did, I think I took a moth down into the shroom cave once. Oh,
Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
that's a reaper. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, so I think I know where I am. I think I'm over at the mountain. Did I get away? I think I did. Okay, I'm over at the diamond stash. This is not, in fact, where I wanted to be. Clonk. So this is over at the mountains. Mountains of Madness. So many goddamn bone sharks. Is there anything relevant over here? Where was it that I found the giant brain crab? The head crab. Okay. This is also a mountain. Aha, aha, this is looking like blood kelp. Now here's a question. Have I investigated this? Looks like I may have. Torch. Oh, maybe I haven't. Oh.
Seek fluid intake.
Sippy.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Okay. What do we got in here? We have battery charger, las cutter, propulsion cannon, propulsion accessories. Oh, and we're outside. That's scrap. That's a sea moth fragment. Can I switch out for the filtration suit? It'd be really nice if they marked the rad zones. Hey, Akira! Welcome back. Yes, we are much more stable tonight, and we should have all of the redeems and everything working, so that should be online. If people could stop damaging my nice car, that would be nice. I'm currently looking for the shroom hole. Oh, that's a bioreactor fragment. No, I haven't found the magnetite. I'm still looking. I know where to find it. I just don't know where to find it, if that makes sense. I know I need to go to the jelly shroom cave. I just can't find the entrance to the jelly shroom cave. I know I need to look where there's blood kelp, apparently. There's just supposed to be like a big hole that you go down, but thus far, the hole eludes me. Oh. No, that's just a trench. Just a trench. Ah, yes, you've discovered the flashbang. I see. Was it bright enough for you? Well, I mean, that's part of the point. Yes, I made that. I drew and animated it in Clip Studio Paint. and then added the sound effects and everything. I did have a link up for it on my Twitter, so if other people wanted to use it, they could use it, but I don't know if the link's still valid. But I've been keeping that one in my pocket for a little while. I had it on a hotkey, but it's not the same. People actually getting to redeem it is more fun. But also, understandably, it has like a 5-minute cooldown because I don't want people spamming it and blinding my entire stream. Ooh. Oh, okay. Oh, it's water. Okay, it's from my filtration suit. Okay. Ugh, yeah, I know that feeling. I've been worried about, well, I wouldn't say worried, but I've been putting off commissioning some stuff because I'm like, oh, I don't want to bother people. So I finally pulled my head in today and was actually like, you know what, we're gonna send those messages. We're gonna commission the things. So I did that today. So if I can do it, you can do it. That's my message for today. I found the hole. Ah. Yes. No, I know that feeling very well. So, let me tell you some stories. So, back in the good old days, before I was a turtle on Twitch, once upon a time, I did the YouTube. I wasn't very good at it, but I did it. And yeah, I can definitely understand that feeling of needing something new. Or yeah, needing something to do. Now, there's kind of 2 bits of advice that I have. So, well, actually, first I'm going to start off with a question. What do you do currently? You're saying you need something new. What do you do at the moment, and why are you bored with it? And while you answer that question, I'll just investigate this ship and try not to drown. Because I think the first thing we need to answer in any scenario is, what is the problem? Ah, okay. Yep. I understand that. Now, yeah, okay, I can understand that. So, two things I will touch on. First one is, think about what you like to watch currently. So, think about, okay, what's the sort of stuff that you like to watch on YouTube? Is it comedy? Is it gaming? Is it, I don't know, lifestyle vlogs? Is it cooking? Whatever it is. Think about it. And then the next question is, this is going to sound weird and really like lame, but what would you like to see that you haven't seen, right? And I know that sounds like a lame statement, but I guarantee if you think about what you like, with enough, I don't know, if you put enough thought into it, you will find something where you go, hang on a minute, no one talks about this, or no one looks at it this way. So a great example is, a friend of mine used to do tutorials for certain things, and the reason why she did those was because no one else did that. You'd get people doing like the, hey, here's how to do the advanced technique, but no one actually did a here's how to do the basics. So she went and did a bunch of, they were actually not vlogs, but like kind of I don't know, online articles with video. So yeah, look at it that way in terms of, okay, what are other people missing? But I know that can be hard. And the other one is also just, yeah, keep experimenting and keep trying stuff. Okay, so what's a GMV? Elaborate. I'm assuming it's music video. Because I'm a boomer, and well, I'm not actually a boomer, I'm a millennial, but I came up back in the day of AMVs, anime music videos, where all us weebs would just... Okay, so it's a video game music video, okay. Well, I mean, they're popular, so there's something to work on and something to build off, right? So here's an example, right? I'm assuming, because you're on Twitch, you're familiar with Moist Critical, yeah? Now, old mate Charlie, old mate Moist Critical, did not start out on Twitch. He started out on YouTube. And his very first YouTube stuff was like him playing Battlefield Bad Company. Here's where I died before. Yeah, it wasn't, you know, the sort of stuff he does now. It was him doing all sorts of other stuff until he kind of just figured out what he was doing. So if your GMVs are popular, then by all means keep doing them. You don't have to stop doing them just because they're not original. However, if you find something that you do want to do, feel free to branch out into that. Now, equally, your new stuff may not be as well received as the GMV stuff, and that's also fine, because that happens. Sometimes people will kind of expect you to have a certain sort of thing, and when you change, it can be a little bit bit of a turn off, but that's fine, because I guarantee you will inevitably find an audience. I think I'm going to drown, because there are a lot of people on this planet, and everyone has something to say. The other thing as well, originality, extremely overrated. Like, it's great to have an original idea, but you would be amazed how many unoriginal ideas out there have been successful. Case in point, Star Wars, yeah? Arguably one of the most, if not the most successful movie franchises ever. Yeah, mod reviews, that's a reasonable idea. Because I remember people used to do that. People used to do, back in my day, people used to do like mod reviews for Skyrim, where they do like, hey, here's the weekly mod roundup, here's all the new mods that have been added or updated or whatever. But actually, yeah, so point I was getting at with Star Wars, yeah, arguably one of the most, like, influential film series ever made in terms of like royalties and stuff. It was derived from Akira Kurosawa's samurai films, which were in turn derived from Western cowboy films. So yeah, originality is overrated. Do what you think is cool. Not enough people just do cool shit. Ooh. I did not know that there was data to be downloaded here. Yeah, that's fair. My one warning on mics, I wouldn't even call it a warning. Just don't feel like you have to buy the most expensive mic on the planet. You can get by fine with an okay mic, and free stuff off the internet. So right now, I have a pretty decent microphone. But a lot of the heavy lifting is also being done by my OBS setup. I've got a bunch of noise gates and gain filters and other stuff. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that brand, but that's okay. Just got to get out of here so I don't drown. But yeah, there's a lot you can do with a relatively cheap mic, so long as you put the right compression filters and stuff like that. So for instance, I think I should be able to demonstrate this. Give me a second. Give me a second. Yeah, okay. So I was snapping my fingers then, and you might have heard some of it, but it probably would have died down after a couple of seconds. That's because I've got a noise gate on my microphone. And so that helps cut out a lot of stuff like keyboard noise and things like that. And things like cars in the background or air conditioners, stuff like that. You can find a lot of this stuff on YouTube for really like easy stuff. Let me guess, you can tell it was my right hand because it was in stereo or because it was off the mouse. Oh, clonk. Actually, I got distracted. Was I not looking for the shroom hole? I was looking for the shroom hole. But yeah. Anyway, my point is, yeah, you can get some stuff done pretty well just using okay, well that's reassuring. Yeah, you can get plenty of stuff done using more or less free stuff. Oh, I think I found it. Oh, we done it, boys. We found the shroom cave. Eventually, let's just check this. Okay, I've already cut that open. Okay. Now, before we do some stuff, I have a plan. Okay, beacon. What do I need for a beacon? Pathfinder tool. Beacon. Yeah, I need copper. Alright. We are going back home. But yes, point I was getting to with microphones as well, yeah. Don't necessarily go too hard on buying too expensive of a microphone too early. Yeah, no problems. Again, like, this is all stuff that I kind of wish I knew back when I was doing other stuff. I can't really give you tips on YouTube now because it's changed so much. Oh, yeah, understandable, man. If it's 2 a.m., get some sleep, bud. Yeah, so hopefully it's put your mind at ease. Get some sleep, go to your class, study hard, because that shit's important too. So, thanks for dropping by. Thanks for dropping by and having a chat. Hopefully my rambling made sense. Oh yeah, the SEO on YouTube now is just, for lack of a better word, it's fucked. Like, you search for something and it gives you like 5 videos and then it's just like, did you mean Jake Paul? I'm like, no, I didn't mean Jake Paul. I was looking for a review of this very particular niche product. Please give me reviews of my hobby paint and not hee funny Jake Paul. Okay. Personal tools. Equipment. Where does the Biarkan live? Compass. Where is it? Equipment. Tools. Deployables. Ah, beacon. Okay, I need copper. Which I think I have in the cupboard. I do. I do. Beacon. Give me the beacon. Sippy the water. Oh, reclaimed water. Ah, that's what it is. Okay, put that away. We'll crispy up some fish. Lunch. Yeah. No, I think that's definitely true. I think the big problem with YouTube, and I think Twitch does this a little bit as well, is that they were very innovative, very modern platforms that then got managed by people who were, lack of a better word, from an older generation of media. Yeah. You know, like with the whole advertising freak out, that they should have just been going, okay, you know, how about we be more responsible with our advertising and let people manage their advertising better. But instead they treat it too much like a TV channel of like, oh, well, our advertisers get to choose where they put things, and now we just have to make everything fit the advertisers instead of the other way around. Which is something I absolutely hate about Twitch, and it's really annoying now that I'm an affiliate, that potentially I'm going to have to run ads. And like, it annoys the crap out of me when I come to watch something on Twitch and it's like, oh hey, here's an ad about gambling, because I really don't condone gambling. I mean, if people like it, it's fine, but yeah, I get that, and that's like the thing. I think it's fine if there's a space for family friendly and kids friendly on YouTube. But I think that's the problem, is they go, hey, we need to make everything kids friendly, when really it should just be a case of, if you make kids friendly content, you should be able to make that that decision, and you know, choose what to you know, display on your channel in terms of advertising in a way that will yeah, be adequate and safe. Let me just call this one Shroom Cave, because I remember there was a lot of fuss where people were saying, hey, like my channel's getting, you know, demonetized or whatever because such and such a company doesn't want their things associated with my, you know, silly prank channel or my gun channel or whatever. And it's like, well, okay, well, why aren't we letting people choose who they advertise with, and that way it's not an issue? Anyway, I've shown my age and gone on. Old man yells at cloud. Old man yells at YouTube. Oh, let's just put that up a little bit. Okay. We done it, boys. We found the Shroom Cave. Oh look, we found magnetite. The thing that I've spent 2.5 streams looking for. Yeah, I don't know. That's one of those things where, like, I've been putting up VODs on YouTube just to kind of preserve the content, because before I was an affiliate, the VODs only stayed up for a week on Twitch. So yeah, I can understand that, but yeah, at the same time, YouTube really was not good for the VODs. It was kind of like you put them up and they'd get like a view, perhaps, which is even worse than when I was back in the day. Like when I was uploading stuff on my old YouTube channel, it was way different. So yeah, I don't know. I don't like what it's become. I don't like how it's become. So I don't know. I don't even know the word. It's not even streamlined. It's like commercialized. That's kind of true. You can highlight them, but at the same time, I don't want to highlight the entirety of every one of my streams, and I think there's also a limit on how many highlights you can do. Is this the thing I'm after? No. 30 seconds of O2. Okay, let's just go back to the moth real quick. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm going to drown. Because I forgot to put my rebreather on. Yeah, I know that feeling. I kind of, yeah. Yeah, that one is something that I'm gonna say this you're gonna have to live with. In the sense of I've been there and I've done that. You will have stuff that you like spend ages on and it doesn't get a good response, and you'll spend no time on something else and it will get a like just a huge response, and you're like, I spent no effort on this, why does everyone like it? I don't want this to sound cynical, it's just the way things are. But yeah, you'll learn to live with it, because at the end of the day, this is the thing you need to remember, at the end of the day, it's still something you made. Even if it's not your favorite thing, even if it's not the thing you spent all your time on it, it's still something that you made. And that gives it value. Oh yeah, definitely. TikTok, but also just things before TikTok, Vine as well. Which I think it is a problem. I don't think it's perhaps as big of a problem as some people make out, but it is still definitely a problem. I think part of the problem is the fact that, again, people in charge of places like YouTube and such think that being more like TikTok is important. So let's put on our rebreather. Is this a big chunk of lithium? Yes, it is a big chunk of lithium. Okay, now I need the thing. Oh, interesting. Okay, more magnetite. Very good. Okay, that's diamond. I don't need diamond. Okay, how are we for oxygen? 186. And holding. But yeah, we'll see what the future holds as well. Yes and no. I think work is a relative thing. Because I think there are some people who again are doing things across multiple platforms. They're getting results, you know, on one platform, even though they are doing most of their work on another one. And sometimes, you know, how do I put this? I'm trying to make this make sense and be polite. Sometimes you just, you gotta eat the shit sandwich and go, okay, this is where I will get somewhat successful, even though, you know, my actual future goal is somewhere else. There are a lot of successful Twitch streamers who started out somewhere else and then kind of transferred their audience across. Now, to be fair, audience transferring doesn't always work. Like, you'll lose some people in the journey, but it does happen. So great example, couple of people I follow on Twitch, Sanagi Yuzu, who just had her re-debut of stuff. She started out on TikTok. I think... Did Cottontail start out on TikTok? I think she might have as well. Juniper Actius, the based moth, she started out doing art on Twitter and then started streaming and was like, hey, Twitter people, do you want to come and look at me be a silly moth? And everyone was like, yeah, sure, why not? So again, sometimes it may just be you got to eat the shit sandwich and do some TikToks in order to let you do work elsewhere. But again, like, you'll be doing work in both places. It's just that the work may not be recognized in both places. That makes sense. Do I have sufficient oxygen? I want my aerogel. I want my prawn suit. Huh. I didn't know there was a hole here. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, I haven't touched TikTok yet. A, because I don't think I have anything really interesting for TikTok, and two, because TikTok kind of hates VTubers for inexplicable reasons. Side note, you mentioned tarantulas, so does that mean you're a tarantula keeper? What have you got? Balloonies, Goliaths? Give me some details. I want to know about the spiders. Actually, let's just duck in the moth for a quick recharge. Actually, tell me about the spiders and then go to sleep, because you have a 2 a.m. class. It's 2 a.m. and you have a class to go to. We practice responsible streaming here. Also, where are the jelly blob things that I'm looking for? 89. Come on, where are they? It's a big fucking lump of magnetite. It is. It's a diamond. Battery. Snaky boys. There's more magnite. I will get as much as I can. 150. Oh, that's rads. Let's get out of the rad zone. There's supposed to be blobby. More rads. I don't want the rads. Okay, let's just head over back to the moth, because we are running a little bit low on oxygen. Okay, fresh battery. Crab snake. Let us go and breathe in some oxygen. There's supposed to be little, like, blobby things on the walls that I can harvest that will teach me the secrets of aerogel. Because I need aerogel so I can make my prawn suit and live the prawn life. Okay, let's get in. Yup.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, oxygenated, living my best life. Okay, that's a volcanic vent. Jelly shroom. Okay, it's not those. It's supposed to be like little... Ah, PDA. Hello.
Location uploaded to PDA. Integrating new PDA data. Integrating new PDA data.
Where are they? Where are you? The blob of my nightmares. Hello there. Kermit the Frog here. Okay, let's just... Okay, so this is... Are you kidding me? I was searching that wreck earlier and I was literally came right past here. Gotta be kidding me. What I might actually do is I might just duck up to the surface before I head back down. Bullshit. Okay, so I have the magnetite. I have more than enough magnetite. But I need the Mark 1 depth thing. And I need lots of other things. I need aerogel. I need aerogel in order to make prawn suit. I kind of wish there was a reverse recipe thing in that I could mark things in my inventory and be like, hey, what can I use this to make? Yeah, let's just stock up on like all the magnite while we can. Cave bush. Scanned it. I think we already have. I feel like some of this stuff I could definitely come back for. This is a floating rock. This is a floating rock. Why is the rock floating? What sorcery has compelled these rocks to float? 141. Ah, I think that's what's compelled the rocks to float. Okay. Thermal vent. Very nice. Let's just come out of there for a minute. Just avoid crab snake.
Calorie intake recommended.
Let's go and heal up, and there's the proposed Degasi habitation. Alright, let's take a quick sippy. Okay, breathe deep. Okay. I would much prefer to have a Seamoth with a depth mod to come down and investigate this, but I'm gonna have to make do. Because I am lacking in depth mod 1. Because my Seamoth that had it got wrecked by some fucking bone sharks. Okay, we're still doing good for O2. Yeah, crab snake. Grump, grump, grump. Okay. Oh, ow. Oh, ow, okay. Yeah, those hurt. Can I access the hatch? Thermal plant fragment. Ah, okay. Multi-purpose room. Wall planter.
New blueprint acquired.
Ah, okay. Yeah, tarantulas can be a little bit, they can be a little bit fragile.
New
I haven't kept them personally, but I do know they can be a little bit tricky.
New blueprint acquired.
Just gonna head back over to my moth and heal. Yes, no, I haven't had an experience keeping tarantulas. I did keep axolotls for a while. They're a real pain to keep. Yes, I've heard that's generally the case. Yeah, 5 to 10 sounds about right. I don't know what the go is with spiders in terms of like lifespan expectations, because so usually in biology you wind up with two things. You wind up with like things like mice, which tend to have really short lifespans, and then things like turtles, which have really long lifespans. And then you wind up with things like birds, which kind of have a medium lifespan, but it's kind of random. Like birds have incredibly variable lifespans where it's like, yeah, this thing will live anywhere between like grey parrots, where they're like, hey, it'll live 30 to maybe 100 years. Yep. Ask the question, I may give an answer.
Seek calorie intake.
I'm hungry. I will eat the raw fish. I will eat the sashimi. Delicious boomerang sashimi. Okay, that's an interesting question. I don't really know if I have an answer. It's one of the many questions that eludes me, like how the hell do I get the jacket on with the shell? Does the shell come off? I don't know. Who knows? I think I would prefer to lean towards having a turtle lifespan, just because I would prefer to live that long and not human years. But humans are weird. So most organisms generally live a lifespan comparable to their size. So mice, which are relatively small, live a pretty short lifespan. Elephants, which are large, live a large. Correct. Biologically, the shell is the bone. It's a fusion of the ribs. The back is called the carapace, and the front is called the plastron. Well, it's bone, but it also has dermal covering like scales on it. But as you may notice, I have a shell, but somehow I'm wearing a shirt and a jacket under it. How I do that? Well, that's a mystery to science. Did I just manage to hold my laser cutter into my face? Let's put this away. Okay. Eat Finch.
Vital
Drink
signs
sippy.
stabilizing.
I'm probably gonna need to build another cupboard. Okay, let's get some more fish. Lunchtime. Come here, come here, come here. Hate trying to catch peepers. Come here. Have I got my sprinting fins on? Do I have the Ultra Glide ones? Come here, come here. See, at least one of us is being creative about this. My answer to how do I get the shell on is just, I don't know. Originally they were gonna be like straps sort of attached to it, but my artist decided that that was too hard, and I kind of agreed with them. So at the moment, as it stands, it's just jacket because it looks cool and shell because it looks cool. That, or it's not actually a full jacket, it's just two halves, like it's just a big sleeve on each side. I mean, that's fair. I generally think about it a bit, but there's kind of times where I follow a rule of cool. You know, if it looks good, then it looks good, and I don't really need an answer for it. But I do like to at least try and make it semi-workable. Okay, we have water. Do not become addicted to water, or you will begin to resent its absence. Okay, let's get in. The Muth. The Sea Muth. Alright, back to the Shroom Cave we go.
All systems online.
But yeah, believe it or not, and the character of Ando, the creation that it is, took roughly about 1.5 years of me thinking about it. The original design was very different. Yeah, good question. Again, this is what I was talking about earlier. So humans are weird. So normally most organisms have a lifespan comparable to their size. There's 3 exceptions. 3 exceptions are echidnas, naked mole rats, and humans. For some reason, we have lifespans that are vastly disproportionate to our size. Based on our body size and other organisms, we should live like, 40 to 50 years, maybe a little bit longer. And yet we can live easily up to 80 to 100. So the reason why we can do that, I don't know. No one really knows. There's some theories about it, to do with lipid cell bilayers and stuff like that. So yeah, normally the answer I would have given would have been the anthropomorphic creatures would have a lifespan equivalent to that of a creature the same size as a human, but because humans have strangely long lifespans anyway, I'm just inclined to go, yeah, it's probably going to be a human. Same as human. Hopefully that has given a long answer to a simple question. You did? That's not good. I did not know there were leviathans in the Shroom Cave. It's okay, I have sneaky escape beacons. If I could just find... If I could just find where that research facility was. Is it over here? I think it is. So, I wish the reach on the spotlight was a bit bigger. My O2, she's not so great. That is a snake. Go away, crab snake. I don't care about. I think it's crab snakes. Crab snakes are most unfriendly. Okay, where's the diamond stash? Where's the sea moth? There's the sea moth. I'm gonna head back towards the sea moth for now. Try and juice up. Get some oxygen. Oop. Went right past it. Okay. Oxygen. So it's like out here and then to the right. Oh, my back is feeling it. Okay, so it's up and then over here, I think. Yep. Yes, I hear you, Snake. You're not happy, I'm not happy, we're all not happy. Okay, there's the base. There's where I was looking for. Okay. Swim past that. Ooh.
Integrating new PDA data.
Yes and no. Well, it depends. Megalodon's a funny one. The only evidence we have of Megalodon is the teeth, which leads to some very interesting conclusions that people make. There's a lot of variation in the projections of their size. Because here's the thing. So Megalodons are sharks. Sharks are elasmobranchs, which means they have a cartilaginous skeleton, which... Okay, data box, what have we got? Something I already have, by the looks of it.
Integrating new PDA data.
Something on our scan. Ooh, ow, 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 ow. Do not want to be poisoned. Ooh, double bed. Okay. Yeah, so our evidence of Megalodons is somewhat limited. Whether or not they could survive anywhere that we haven't observed them yet is semi-questionable. That's true. The tricky thing with Megalodon is what would it eat? Because like, yeah, there is deep sea stuff like giant squid and stuff like that, but they have very particular diets. And take a considerable amount of time to get to the size that they do. Something like a Megalodon, like great white sharks, an adult great white shark, basically eats entirely seals. And the reason why they eat entirely seals is because they need that level of caloric intake to keep functioning. The question with Megalodon is, would there be a readily available prey item for it to give it the caloric intake it would need to function? That's where things get a little bit questionable. Okay, let's have a look at our PDA. Time capsules, the twins. Two Cyclops, Zyclops. But I mean, things can definitely evade us in a certain way. Like, for instance, the coelacanth. We didn't find the coelacanth till like the 1920s. And those things have been around for millions of years.
We're already 200 meters below sea level. You want to go deeper?
Look around us, Chief. Water leaking through the hull, water outside the hatch. We're drowning. Real slow. If rescue arrives, whatever shot us down, it's gonna do it again and again until it's shut off. You see an off switch around here, Chief?
Why would it any more likely be half a kilometer down?
Your kid found something on the scanner.
Yeah.
Something down there. Something that shouldn't be.
You're mad.
I'm going all the same, and I have an idea you two are gonna follow. But if you do, be mindful. Your authority stopped at sea level.
Yeah, so whale sharks are whale sharks are a decent size. They are the largest shark alive. They're probably maybe a little bit smaller than what Megalodon may have been. Again, there's debate about this. The difference with whale sharks, though, is that they are they're pelagic filter feeders. They live in what is essentially the open ocean near the surface, and they eat lots of small fish and krill and stuff like that. And again, they're incredibly slow growing, and like they have a large caloric intake. They eat a lot of stuff. And that works because again they're filter feeders. But for something like, you know, a megalodon, which is a large macro predator, you'd need again something for it to prey on. It'd probably be whales or something like that. And again, we don't really have any evidence that they are. The other thing is, Megalodon in its time would have been an apex predator. Yeah. Nowadays, it would probably be outcompeted by orcas. Orcas are a far more effective apex predator than Megalodon probably ever was. Yeah, they're smaller, but it doesn't matter because they have a ridiculously efficient pack hunting ability. Orcas are terrifying in how effective they are. So yeah, I think orcas would probably be, they would outcompete Megalodon even if it did exist still. Engine efficiency, storage module, Seamoth, solar charger. Okay, I can build the Mark 1 depth thing.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I need to check some things. Modification station. Okay, so this is what I use to modify the thing that I need to build the upgrade station. Okay. Learning is hard. Okay. Knife. Replace knife with habitat builder. Okay, get out habitat builder. Build a multi-purpose room. I can build a large room. I need plasteel for that. Okay, a bunch of MISC stuff. Vehicle upgrade station. Where did I put my computer chip? Need copper wire and a computer chip. Copper wire and a computer chip. Where is the thing? Where is the... Okay. Okay, we're going to cheat real quick. Okay. Um, build vehicle upgrade console. Okay. Give me 1 second while I just mute some things, because you don't need to hear all of what I'm about to learn. Okay, having consulted the wisdom of the internet, so apparently the place you put it is like here. What the actual fuck is this? Who designed this? Who mischief here? All right. Oh, I can change the color. I can change the name. What? Is that what it does? It changes the colors? But I thought it gave me upgrades. The hell is this? Ah, that's how it works. Okay, this is the Radbat ride. Cool. What are we gonna do? I really want obnoxiously saturated, like, hot pink. There we go. There we go. That's the seam off. Okay. Common modules, hull reinforcement, engine efficiency. Storage module, okay. Okay. Right. Now we're cooking. Let him cook. Advanced materials. I still haven't found fucking aerogel yet. Okay, I'm gonna need titanium ingots. I had glass already. That's enamel glass. It's plasteel. I need better storage. Actually, first thing I need titanium and I need lithium. Okay, let's put the storage module in. Up we go to the moon pool. We are cooking with gas. 1008. Storage module. Gimme. Okay. Storage module. Very good. Cool. I now have storage. Only has it on one side. Okay, interesting. I'm gonna need ingot and glass. Titanium. It's for Zyklop. Diamond. Titanium, titanium. Don't tell me I'm out of quartz. I think I'm out of quartz. Alright. Quartz fishing time. Quartz and titanium, we're out for it. Battery time. Okay, because we should have sufficient scrap around here. Yes, give me scrap. Inventory is full. Bah. Oop. Okay, well that'll do for now. Actually, let's take double sippy. Because I might be able to scrounge some more. That's full, but I might be able to scrounge some more quartz. Take another sippy. Yes, this is what I'm looking for. Should be quartz out here amongst the grass. Spinety. Okay, that's titanium. I'll hold off on for now. Tiger plant, which I hate. Oh, it's radiation. Cool. I need the rad suit as well. Forgot I had the rad suit off.
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Correct. Oxygen efficiency decreased. There's some more quartz. Okay. Homeward bound. I need 2 glass, so I'm probably going to need to get even more glass. Even more quartz. I kind of wish you could queue multiple things in the fabricator. Actually, let's swap out that battery. Okay. Titanium. Let's make an ingot. Okay. Make some glizzo. Yeah, need. How much quartz do I have? I have glass. I need 2 more quartz. Do 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 do. Yeah, that is the one thing that is strangely absent from this game. Is there's no, well, at least that I've encountered, there's no real like plankton or krill equivalent, which are very important in marine ecosystems because they're a large, like, part of the lower food chain. They're I don't know, they're kind of the base layer, the primary producers and stuff like that, which then form the basis of nutritional uptake for everything else, basically. Hugely important for ion cycling, actually. Whales and krill, hugely important for moving iron around the marine ecosystem. Believe it or not. Oh, it's one of those things. Hate those guys. Go away, you little explodey bastard. I want the coffee vending machine. I need the kaffa. Yeah, that's definitely a weird adaptation. I will say this, like, again, suicidal adaptations in animals are not unheard of. Obviously, we all know about bees, how bees, when they sting you, they die. But there are other organisms that have similar things. I think it's Malaysian tree ants explode. They have a chemical compound in them that when they get spooked, they have a muscle that basically twinges and ruptures and causes them to explode, and explode acid and goo everywhere. You know, not great for the ant, great for the colony. Wow, I've come out way further than I thought. Okay. We should now have the requisite quartz, but it's night now. Will I run out of power? That's a good question. What's our uptime? Almost 2 hours. We may conclude shortly.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Welcome aboard, indeed. Okay, let's forge glass. Okay. Vehicle upgrade console. Depth module. Okay. I want to get my plasteel ingot, my magnetite, and my enamel glass. Okay. Enamel glass. Plasteel ingot. Magnetite. This took far longer than it should have. Right, modification station. Mark 2. Mark 3. And actually, do I have the rubies for this? I have a ruby singular. Ooh, I have 2 rubies. For now, let's just go and install this. And then we might put some durability mods on this thing. So, okay, so it can now go to 500 meters or lower. That's very nice. Okay, torpedoes. That needs aerogel. Well, I could add that. Solar charger. Perimeter defense system. Comm modules, hull reinforcement, engine efficiency. Polyaniline. Now that I can build. Okay, 3 titanium, 4 diamond, and some lithium. Okay.
Calorie intake recommended.
1, 2, 3, 4 diamond. Lithium. Gonna need to get some titanium, but that's fine. While we're out here, let me just, where's my fire knife? No, my fire knife's inside. I don't want to go get it. It's not very good to use anyway. Alright, give me that. Come on, whip. Give me the fish. I'm desirous of the fish. Wish to eat it. Okay, let us cook the fish, upgrade the moth, and I think we might call it there. So we found a magnetite. We didn't find the aerogel. We have things to work towards. We have things to find. Okay, lunchtime.
Vital signs.
Crunch, crunch, crunch. Get out of here, stalker. A new cheeky bricky. See you in the zone, stalker. Inventory full. See it for a rock. Rock. Where's the rock? Where's the Rock of Ages? Rock of Ages, give me your titanium. It's not how that song goes, but anyway. That is silver. I do not need AG, I do not need Argentium. I need TI, I need titanium. Titanium. Excellent, that is an egg. Copper. Cu. Cupro. Okay, I think this should be enough. Where is home? Mothwood bound. Okay, let's refine the titanium. There you go. Okay, also, you don't need to be sorry to be back, but at the same time, you do have other things that you may need to be doing. But continue, what was your idea? I'm just gonna stick another upgrade in my brand new hot pink moth. Take it out for a spin. Look at this thing.
All systems online.
Do some repairs. Look at this thing. Let's go to the shroom. I can actually take this thing into the shroom cave now. The only thing I need to put on it is the defense system. Or maybe some torpedoes. Oh, and I've got cargo space on it now. Yes. Man. Exhibit would be mirroring my ride so hard right now. Oh. Okay. Hopefully that was on your end and not on mine. Because yes. Ah, okay. Yeah, that was although Twitch has been a bit funny today and yesterday. There was some interesting, well, I don't want to say interesting, more like annoying lag I was getting on messages and stuff when I was testing things yesterday. I was triggering some of my redeems and like they just weren't triggering. So anyway, you mentioned you had an idea. Ooh, begone crab snake. Let me see what else I can find down here. So is that a... Oh, clonk. Okay, the durability on this thing's surprisingly good now. I may need to build a combat. Yeah, okay. Alright, that's interesting. Let me check something real quick. I'm just gonna, you've given me the fear, so I'm just gonna check real quick. Ooh, yeah, no, that may be me. Let me... Twitch, you better not be giving me that unstable. Ooh, yeah, okay. Them some dips. All right. Are you gonna behave yourself now, Twitch? Interesting. I never would have thought of that combination. Okay, well, I think. Yeah, alright, I think we're gonna call it there. My connection has decided it wants to crap itself, and we've achieved what we set out to do, which was acquire Seamoth upgrades. So thanks all for dropping by. I'm gonna see who's up for a raid. Why? Okay, no, the bitrate's fixed itself, but either way, I think we're gonna finish it there. So let's see who's around. There's Candy. Let us have a look. Under the VTuber tab. Okay, RPR. Obi. Okay, Dim Green Vivi. Actually, let's raid Vivi because moths, because I like moths. Okay. Where are we? Ah, thanks. Let me... Alright, let's set up the raid. So, thank you all for dropping by. My name is Commando. Same usual times and such, Monday and Tuesday, and maybe fitting in one Thursday this week, we'll see. But thanks for dropping by, and I'll send you off to Vivi. Bye!